Hello everybody, my name is Zach, aka the Weather Gamer, bringing you the shortened season recap of APA Infinity for your Chicago Charizards. Final stat line is going to be 1 and 2 for the season, not 1 and 3. So what happened with the match from yesterday is it appears that Showdown glitched for some reason, because what it was showing was my Regice's stats at the end of the game. Partially, but it also showed my boosted stats for Salamence. So Showdown was, Frontier was glitchy on it. So I am not going to rule that match as an official match. Not because I'm trying to avoid the -4 differential, not because I'm trying to avoid the loss. But I think there might have been some errors in Frontier that may have led to me losing that match to that, or not killing that Donphan, because Mence should have killed that Donphan from the HP range at +1 based on its build. So it's easier to just throw that out the window at this point, rather than record the stats and then put an asterisk next to it as server glitch or some error. Like, it's fine. So, it was a shortened season. Like I said yesterday, I would talk today about some of the things why. One of the biggest issues why I dropped, I cannot talk about still. Someday I might be able to talk about that, but as of right now, I cannot talk about that issue. So, unfortunately, issue number 1, I can't talk about. Issue number 2, I was looking at my schedule. Burt, Bash, Undead, Junior, Amel, even Zombies team. It wasn't Doctor, it's Thriller, and then Flare Espeon. Looking at all of those teams, especially looking at Burt next week, there's not a game that I see myself winning, so I didn't really feel like dragging through a full 12 weeks of me just continuously getting hammered down and beat down, and, like, yeah, it's good practice, but until this league, I had never played any form of Ubers, period, other than the one Uber that you're allowed in WWC and the one Uber we were allowed in APA, which couldn't hold Z crystals. So I don't ladder on Ubers, I don't use a lot of Ubers. Like, Mence and Medi were the only 2 Ubers that I had any experience with. Obviously, you can see I'm not good at them. Reshiram and Kyurem White in back-to-back weeks in WWC just cleaned my clock. So, I am not ready for an Ubers League. I am not ready for the competition of APA Infinity. That's why I prefer being an Indigo. I was trying to do Infinity as another APA League for you guys to keep the continuity, because Indigo doesn't start till after Gen 8. So, because of the skill level, because of the types of mons we were using, I just decided that it's easier for me to get my experience going on the ladder, talking to Connor and because Connor is damn good at Ubers. So if I talk to Connor and get some advice from him on some Uber teams to try, and I just sit and ladder for a few weeks, couple months on different teams and learn Ubers, then I'd be willing to come back and try an Ubers League, a full Ubers League again. But right now, it's like when I started Draft League all over again. I am just too raw at Ubers to try and do something as competitive as APA Infinity. So, that's reason number 2. Reason number 3, there are some people in this league, I will not name who they are, that make me uncomfortable. They're people that I've had bad interactions with, and so because of that, I have decided that I'm just going to step back from that as well and take myself out of that situation, because I know those people won't be in Indigo. So that's reason number 3 as to why I dropped. So that's kind of where we're at. Season review. Gonna go ahead and talk about the team, check out my updated stats, that sort of thing. So, talk about something freaky with APA that I found out. So, with my 4 seasons, or 3 and a partial seasons of APA, there's a weird little pattern that's showing up. So, we'll talk about that. Megaments. God, I love this boy. Megaments is such a good dragon, such a good mon. I want to keep using it. It's on my list. Unfortunately, unless I do showdown leagues where everything's allowed, because it doesn't look like we're getting Megas in Gen 8. Unless they give the Dynamax or Gigantamax forms of Mega Pokemon their Mega form, which would be cool to keep Megas around. I probably won't get to use Megaments for a while, but I would love to use Megaments again. Salamence is one of my favorite dragons. Megaments is one of my favorite Megas. It's a beastie boy, and I'm starting to figure out how to use it correctly. My KD ratio for this season was already better than last season's, so I feel like I'm ready. It's like Mega Charizard. I'm ready to try both out again multiple times and see how they work. Tapu Lele. First time I drafted Tapu Lele, I refused to draft Coco because I don't care for it. I have other electric types I prefer. I despise Bulu. Finny is too passive for me. Lele is my preferred Tapu. I loved Lele too. Like, yeah, I ran 3 weeks in a row. 4 weeks actually, because I ran it versus Love too. Scarf Lele 4 times in a row. But Scarf Lele just goes. It just goes and goes and goes and goes and goes. So I loved using Scarf Lele. It picked up 4 kills. Like, that is pretty damn good for me in 4 weeks. So, absolutely fell in love with Lele. I'm going to, if Showdown creates a tier list with all the mons that are allowed, and I will do WWC with every mon allowed, Mega included, I'm going to put Lele down into tier 1, but I'll restrict it or something because I love using Lele and I want to use it again. It is such a good mon. I really enjoy it. The Dynamic Sand Duo. I said I would never draft these two as a pair again, but I couldn't draft Hippowdon because I had an Ice Week mon already in Ments, so I went with Fight Weeks and tried to cover that up later with Ments and a couple of others. Okay, here's the thing, because I'm already having issues in NCL with my rain team. I am the weather gamer, but I'm done with weather-based teams for a while. Seriously. You won't see me draft another weather-based team for a while. I'm remembering why I haven't done rain since WWC Season 1. I just don't care for rain. If I don't have Kingdra, I don't do rain. That's the only way I'll do Kingdra right now, or rain right now, is if I have Kingdra and I don't have Kingdra. So I don't like other forms of rain. I've done sand a lot lately, so I'm just kind of worn out of sand. And I hate hail. Screw hail. Snow is, hail is just the worst weather. The one exception would be if I could put together a fire, literally a fire, sun team. Like, if I could get a sun team together, I would be more than open to trying a sun team, because that's the one weather I haven't tried. But as far as the other 3 go, I'm done with weather-based teams for now. But I will come back and pick up a sun team, hopefully, someday. Drill is one of my favorite ground types. Like, absolutely one of my favorite ground types. I love this thing. I wish it was faster. I really, really wish it was faster. I wish I could learn how to Swords Dance with it. But besides that, I just love it. T-Tar is another good mon. I don't like pairing it with Drill, but I do want to try using T-Tar in the future as well. Because there's actually a lot of really good utility with T-Tar. Like, it's not just a Earthquake Dark move or a D-Dance set or an AV set. Like, I was starting to figure out some cool things with T-Tar, so it's one of those mons I want to try. Vaporeon, I want to try again. I'm trying to expand and learn how to use other bulky waters. I've been enjoying Manaphy. I learned to enjoy Slowbro. I want to try Suicune. I want to try Vape again. because I like those bulky water types now. I'm starting to learn that they're a good thing. So even though they didn't do much in 3 weeks, I do want to try that again, just in a non-Uber situation. Ash Greninja is never going to happen again. I'm just saying that now. I am never drafting Ash Greninja again. I prefer regular Greninja because Ash Greninja is so stupidly hard to get set up into its form, and I just don't have the patience to deal with it. I couldn't figure out good ways to build with it, so unless Connor like gives me some all-star thing that allows Ash Greninja to just teach me how to use it, I don't plan to use it again. I will just draft regular or Protean Greninja because I know how to use those two, and they're easier to use than Ash Greninja. Miltank, my bud, I think we're just gonna leave you in the DSL past. I probably am not gonna be youngster Joey or Whitney anytime soon. So Miltank probably you won't see again unless I get my actual good rain team again. Then I'll draft it. Decidueye I never got to use. 100% open to using it again. Chandelure, my man, we had a good game. I still don't think I'm gonna go back to Chandelure for a while either. Like 5 leagues I've used it in. It's second only to Alolan Ninetales. I have other fire types to try. I want to really try Arcanine sometime. So I think Chandelure is probably going away for a little while as well. Raikou, no. Just no. I have other fast electric types to use, or other electric types. It's a good Mon, but it's pretty standard. It's either Scarfed or Spexed, or... I hate the fact that to carry Aurasphere I have to run Rash Nature, so... Just, no, it's not the dog for me, nor is Entei. Suicune is going to be the dog for me. Regice was interesting. I liked building with it for this past week. I'm open to using it again, so... Yes, and similar to Ash Greninja, unless Connor teaches me, I am not drafting an Arceus again. It is just the same issue I have with Silvally. It's too much. There's too many different sets to do, and I just don't get it. I just don't understand it. So, like Silvally, I don't plan to use Arceus again unless Connor helps me learn how to use it, because I don't know. With that much power, I just don't understand. So, yeah. That's it for talking about Mons. Love. Want to try again. GTFO. Sorry. Want to try again. Not for a while. GTFO. Want to try again. GTFO. So, relatively positive. So what's that do for me? Well, I was 1-2, -2. I was an 18th when I dropped. Obviously, I didn't qualify. So I'm 38 and 64. Woo! -101. Woo! I gotta get that differential. I gotta get this and this fixed soon. Luckily, WWC, I'm 5-5, so as long as I win 2 more games, that goes up, and that gets a little closer. NCL started off alright so far, so I just need to work on getting my differential higher. Anyways, lesson I learned, I'm not ready for Ubers, but keep trying new things. Like, I never wanted to do an Ubers League until APA Infinity did, or APA Indigo did their one Uber. I was like, let's try full Ubers. Okay, pump the brakes there, you're not ready for that. But don't say no to other types of leagues. I want to try LTPL, the lower tier league that we're partnered with. I am more than willing to do that. I'm going to try and get in with LDL, one of the other leagues we're partnered with. I am now open to giving Little Cup another chance. I didn't like Little Cup because of how weird it was, but this whole situation has said, okay, let's try Little Cup again. So if LMC does another season, I'll probably reapply for it. Just to see how that goes, because I am interested in Little Cup again. Like, this has opened my eyes to, hey, don't just do the same standard stuff. Try some new stuff, see how it works, and go from there. Un momento, por favor. Apologies for that. My mom just got home, and so I need to go get something from her and then shut my door so she knew that I was recording. So, as I was saying, definitely open to trying new things now. I need to keep doing that. I need to expand. Can't keep doing the same thing over and over again and expect different results. That's the definition of insanity. So let's look at Mon records now. They're updated. Megamens has slid into the top 5, surpassing Megalopunny now, 13 and 11. It was 10 and 10. 10 and 10. Prior to, post Indigo. It went 3 and 1 in 2 games, so positive. I'm starting to learn meds. I definitely enjoyed it. There's Shandy. 12 and 20, minus 8, 5 leagues, only Ninetales outdoes it. But it is now in 7th. Excadrill is now in 21st at 6 and 6. Again, it did better this season than I used it in PCF. Lele coming on the board already to 35th, so it would have been interesting to see how far that thing would have gotten had I had a full season under it. Just based on projections, we did a fourth of the season, so 16 and 12 would have been its record, which would have moved it up into right below Charizard if I'd kept that going. There's T-Tar right behind it, now at 4 and 4. Didn't have the greatest season. Ash Greninja sliding in at 76 at 1 and 2. Again, not going to draft it. Arceus 1 and 3. It died every game it came to. Falling in at 81. Vaporeon and Raikou only came to 1 game and they only died. So they're down here with those Mons that came to 1 game and died. I think that's it. Yep, that's it. So, once again, Noivern's still the bottom of the barrel. So, that's it for kill leaders. 3 out of my top 5 are now Mega Dragons. So, I am Lance, confirmed. But here's the funny thing that I wanted to show you guys with APA, because I keep track of these things, because I'm weird and all that, but here you go. So, APA Indigo Season 1. I don't count Week 1. My official Week 1 was Week 2. Win, lose, lose. I won my first game in Indigo. I lost my next 2. You jump down to Season 2 of Indigo. I won my first game. I lost my next 2. Jump down to Indigo Season 3. I won my first game. I lost my next 2. You ready for this? Infinity. I won my first game. I lost my next 2. I don't know what the hell is going on in Indigo, or in APA, but I seem to lose and win the same games over and over and over and over and over and over and over again to start the season. Like, I always go 1 and 2. We're not going to do that in Indigo Season 4. I guarantee you that. Indigo Season 4, we are not doing that. So, but with all that being said, thank you guys for watching. Thanks for understanding that I had to pull this season short. As far as what's going to go into this video slot, I don't know right now. Jake Lordixie is looking for leagues that have openings potential or other leagues that are starting. For me, as will I. Like, he's checking all his leagues that he's in. I have already contacted LDL to inform them that I have an opening and am more than willing to take over a team for them. I don't care what the record or the roster is. I just want to battle. LTPL, I'm on their backup list. So until I get another league, those 2 slots might just be empty every week. I am feeling better where I can sit and record, so I might just record a new series and stick those in there until I pick up a new league. I don't know. I'll figure something out. But don't worry, you guys will still get NCL and WWC through the season. So thank you guys for watching. Check out the links in the description down below. And with all that being said, I'm going to get out of here. See you guys next time.